one thing that is very valuable about this project is that because it is quite short-term field work, then the images that we produce or that I make are they're quite raw in the sense that I don't have a lot of time to analyze and really think, should I do this or should I do that or should I do this? I have to be quite intuitive, and I think there is a particular value in going to a place that you haven't been to before or that you don't have a very deep knowledge of, and then really just like being more like intuitive and not so analytical about the way that you work. And that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to trust my intuition and my kind of like emotional response to the places I go and the people I meet. I try to kind of like trust that the first or second, the first impression might be very valuable. Because if you go to a place 6 or 7 times, then you've seen so many things, you know the place, you know everything you think, so you kind of like start only looking for specific things. And here it's more like, you know, a plant could look special, or the way a person moves a hand, or the way a woman puts water in her hair, or the way the sun kind of filters through the river or whatever, might be something very emotional. And I think that's an important part of this project, to try and turn off the theoretical brain a little bit. And that's actually there's very much a process in a temporal process in the whole project, because I analyze as I go along, but I know that once I have finished the fieldwork journeys, then I will have a period of intense analytical work, and I think something entirely new will happen to the material and to my conception of what I'm doing and where I've been, and the cosmology of the areas I've visited, the importance of the landscape. Some of the comments that people made, I think they will come out in an entirely different way, as always with research, when you start reading and writing and comparing field notes and comparing the material. So I mean, you say I don't have a lot of time, but I actually have 2 years to do a project. And if I ask my friends who are photojournalists or journalists, they like shake their head and say, 2 years, it's unbelievable. How is that possible to just do this project and have 2 years? It's so much time, you know. Whereas anthropologists are like shaking their head and saying, 2 years to do this, you should spend, you know, 10 years or your whole life doing this project. It's impossible. Which is, you know, both have reason in a way, you know. So I don't know what the answer might be.